Does this sound like you? You've been working closely with someone who makes a lot of demands about how a joint project is supposed to run, but you finally achieved agreement. Now you just open an email from this person and she's yet another requirement. What would your first response be? Have you ever thought about how you react? Stay tuned.
Welcome to this episode of Making Performance Matter, connecting employee performance to business results, with your host, Cindy Allen-Stuckey.
In my previous episode on emotional intelligence, or EQ, I gave you this definition: the ability to express the appropriate emotions at the appropriate time. EQ involves 4 underlying sets of skills, 2 having to do with your own emotions and 2 having to do with the emotions of others. Today, I'm going to talk about the first skill that has to do with your own emotions and what you see in yourself. That's self-awareness, which is knowing what you're feeling in the moment and what's important to you. This helps you make sense of your emotions so that you can formulate the appropriate response. Let's go back to that email. What will you do? Stew over the email? Send an explosive response? People with high EQ slow down and are self-aware before reacting. So today I'm going to give you 4 strategies so you can improve your self-awareness. The first one, notice your feelings, your personal impression and how they prompt a never-ending cycle of emotions and your emotions, how your body reacts to these feelings. There are 5 core emotions: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, and shame. Think about which feelings trigger each emotion. The second strategy, accept your feelings. A lot of people judge their feelings as good or bad. People with high EQ should examine their emotions because they give important clues as to what is really going on as far as your feelings. If you're angry, what feeling triggered this? Likewise, if you're sad or happy, pay attention to what feelings triggered these emotions. Strategy number 3, be aware of the impact of your emotions on others. What do you feel like doing when you receive an email that might cause you to lose it? If you blow up at your coworker, this will have an effect on that person as well as everyone else who is present. So spend some time reflecting on how your behavior affects others before you react. And the last strategy is to check in with a trusted mentor or friend, because you may have a difficult time assessing the impact of your own behavior on others. Solicit feedback from others that you trust about this. Ask for specific examples and situations where you can improve, and be sure to look for patterns. Yes, this takes courage, but this is how you grow. Now, having high EQ or emotional intelligence is a way to get buy-in from the people with whom you're dealing and have them inspired to follow your lead. But first, you have to be aware of and make sense of your own emotions. Now, if you haven't taken the quick assessment to find out your EQ, I invite you to go to my website to do this. Then stay tuned to learn about the second skill that has to do with you that's necessary to develop a higher level of EQ, self-management.
Thank you for watching this episode of Making Performance Matter with Cindy Allen-Stuckey. For more great information, visit Cindy's website at makingperformancematter.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Indie Biz TV Shows.